Welcome back to Wildwood Cottage and welcome back to Wales. Lovely to have you here. Hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all having a good week so far. I'm having a very productive week, a very busy week, but a very productive week. I've been doing vlogmas over on my other channel and it's really good fun. I'm having a really good time. So if you're interested in any handmade stuff, do pop over there and have a look and see what you can find to make. I'm making a glasses case at the moment and weaving a scarf. Do you want to see what I've been making? This is my weaving loom and this is what I've woven so far. I've got these lovely yummy add-ins to put in. I've got locks, I've got beads, I've got threads, I've got sequins. Where's the sequins? I've got sequins here. I've got this tinsel as well. I'm thinking of adding this tinsel in, so that's going to be fun. I've been making these toadstools to put on the Christmas tree and they're in the video. And I've got these lovely bits of thread to add in now. So if you want to see how the scarf progresses, pop over to Faithful You, the link's in the description bar below, and have a look and see what I'm making. I'm making these little bows and I'm thinking they're going to go on a garland, which is going to come up in one of the videos. So do pop over and have a look and keep up to date and see what's going on. I'm also making a glasses case as a gift for somebody out of an old jumper, as part of my frugal living theme. So I've got these little things to go on, which I've had in stash for ages, in storage for ages. I made these ones myself. I crocheted them out of some cotton. So yeah, I've got some little bows to go on underneath and make them into little flowers. Remember me doing that weaving and I was doing it out of scraps? Well, I've got some of the scarf here, so I'm thinking of putting that on the top as well, around the top, and then making a little pocket out of this on the other side for putting earbuds in. And I've also got a nice little piece of. So I've got an idea as to who this is going to go to. A nice little lady friend of mine, and she's going to be happy and have a nice new glasses case. So she'd even put a mobile phone in it if she didn't want to use it for her glasses. So that's my thinking with that. Just playing about with where I'm going to place everything, and then these little bows are going to act as leaves underneath, and then they're all going to have a little stem of a long stitch. So that's that. So have you seen these yummy locks? They're beautiful. These are sheep locks. I think these are Cotswold, either Cotswold or Masham. Can't remember which, but they're lovely. So yeah, that's my projects. I'm just editing my video for that channel for day 4. And then I'm going to get on with shifting the wood. Right, so as you can see, I'm very busy. I've got lots to do today. I want to get out and get the wood shifted and carry on with that. I've got Christmas cake to make, so we'll make that together. And just generally got a busy day. If you do want to find some more ideas for Christmas, do pop over to my Faithful You channel, my knitting channel, and have a look over there, because we're going to have lots of fun. We've already had loads of fun already. And we've been opening the advent calendar, we've been looking at the baubles and getting all the yarns out for the weaving. I've also got projects planned throughout the month of December, things to make for Christmas, making gifts, making decorations for the house, table decoration for your table, garlands, all sorts of different things. So if you're interested in making things for free and frugal living, then do pop over there and have a look at those, because we're going to have loads of fun. But the first thing I've got to do is just get up to the chickens, give them their egg while it's still hot, and then get on with my day. I haven't lit the fire yet, so I need to light the fire before I can do the Christmas cake. And then we're going to do the Christmas pudding. So that's going to be fun. I'm going to keep them in the freezer until the week before Christmas, and then I'll defrost them, and then I'll decorate the Christmas cake, and the Christmas puddings will be ready for Christmas Eve. So my idea is just to get everything done before Christmas and keep it in the freezer, and then on Christmas Eve all you got to do is defrost it and pop it in the oven, and it'll make Christmas a lot more enjoyable, for me anyway, and I think it'll make it more enjoyable for you. If you've got a decent sized freezer, you can keep things in instead of buying and going to the supermarket and buying your stuffing balls and things like that. We're going to make them here instead, and we can freeze them. So yeah, we can have nicer ones then, because I don't think the ones in the supermarkets are anywhere near as nice as what you can make yourself. So that's what we're going to do. And yeah, we're just generally going to have loads of fun and get ready for Christmas. So I'm just going to go and see the chickens, and then we'll come back down to the kitchen and we'll make our Christmas cake. So see you in a minute. So all the frost and the ice is gone now, thankfully. It's a lot better day today. The temperatures are back above freezing again. And sounds like the farmer's decided to do some work. Do you know what? I've still got roses, look. Roald Dahl's still got rosebuds. Doesn't want to give up flowering this year. December and I've got roses. I've still got some on Pilgrim as well. Do you want me to show you them while we're on our way? Here we are. You see Pilgrim? Look at that. Roses in December. Pilgrim didn't want to flower all summer, and now he's decided he wants to flower now. Let's pop him back there so we can see the flowers. But, roses in December. Who'd have thunk it, eh? Who'd have thunk it? Good morning, girls. Want some scrambled egg? Ooh. Scrambled egg? Yeah. Let's put that down. Right, let's get them a bowl. I'm not leaving them my pan. Too nice. Nice expensive pan. Doesn't go in a chicken run, does it, girls? Come on, Daisy, in we go. Morning, Grace. Good morning, Grace. Hello. She says, where's the food gone? Here's Daisy. Morning, Daisy. Good morning. Hello, Grace. Morning, Grace. Right then, do you want me to kick your bowl? Oh, he's got poo in that one. We don't want that. Don't jump on her head. Not in that one. That one will do. Right. Where are you going? Here we go. Right, chicken food. Right, they've got egg mountain in the bowl. There you go. Come on then. Come in, girlies. Come on then. I think it's a hit. Right, happy hens should hopefully mean happy eggs. I'm still getting eggs every day. Right, let's leave them to it. For all the excitement. Right, I'll show you my shed. Yeah, this is the vlogmas space. There you go, with Frosty the Snowman. We called him Frosty Bob now. There he is. He's green now. Oh, he's gone blue again now. His battery was going the other day. I think it was because he was cold. Look at that. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're doing vlogmas in here. So he can go back there. This is our vlogmas tree. We get all our baubles off there. This is my challenge every day for December up till the 24th. There's a new challenge in there every day. And I'm just going to get number 5. See what that is. Ooh. Oh, it's my snowmen. I've got snowmen to make. I forgot about them. We put a little card in every day, and this tells us what we're doing. So, my snowmen. Merry Christmas. So yeah, this is what we're doing every day. I'll show you the snowmen. Little jingles. So yeah, that's vlogmas in the vlogmas shed. If you're interested in coming along and having a look, Be pleased to see you. Do you like my little glass ornaments, by the way? My glass toadstool. And my little gingerbread house. And my little owls. Oh, I've got a gingerbread man as well. Do you want to see him? There you go. And do you want to see my jingle wreath? Got these for sale in my Ko-fi shop. Link in the description bar if you want one. But this is a bit of bling. Switch it on. There you go. These are for sale in my Ko-fi shop if you want one. Just jingle. So yeah, I'm having great fun. I like this time of year. I like the run up to Christmas. Keeps me busy. Keeps me out of mischief. Because I know there's a lot of people out there that suffer with that sad disease. Seasonal affective disorder. And this just brightens people up a bit. And it brightens me up a bit as well. Because I used to struggle with that for a long time. So all this just adds a bit of bling. And livens the mood a little bit on these dark days. So yeah, right, okay, back down to the house now. I'm back to make the Christmas cake. Laugh every day. Definitely. Right, so on the way back to the house, let's have a look in the polytunnel. See what's going on, shall we? I think the frost has been in here. Finished everything off, sadly. The frost got my psyllium husks before they'd even come in the polytunnel, so that's why they're looking a bit sad, a bit sorry for themselves. And they had loads of fruit on them still as well, which just aren't going to come to anything now. Lost all that fruit, that's a shame. But yeah, so I brought them both in, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to cut them down and keep them for next year. I put this one in soil, so I'm hoping this one's going to be okay. But yeah, all the fruit's gone. I've lost the lot. Oh, that's a shame. Is there one in here? Oh, there's one in here. There we go, we've got one. At least I got one. I've had a few, they've been very tasty. They were nice just as I came into the polytunnel. And I'll come in and get one. Oh, there's one in here, look. Now, do you know, I've tried growing lemon verbena for years and it never does anything. And this one's had the frost in the polytunnel. So I think I'm going to take it out. But I don't think I'll be keeping my tomato plants. My hopes of keeping my tomato plants have dashed because they've all had the frost. So I think I'm going to have to bin them. Oh well. Let's have a quick look at the cuttings and see if they're safe in here. Oh, the frost got me cuttings as well. Maybe if I take them in. The garlic is all right though. I can't leave the vents open, the mice crawl in. Leave them open slightly. Right. So I think the secret in here for our frost that we get here is to grow things that are low and put fleece over them. Don't grow anything tall, because it won't take. I think that's the key. I think that's the thing to do. But you see, I've got all these and none of them are going to fruit now. Oh well, you live and learn. But I'm going to take these in. I don't think they're going to do anything to you. Oh well, there's always another year. There's always next year. There's always next year. Right. Do you know, I wonder whether it's because they were on the ground. Maybe if they were up in the air. Because over here, I had plants. And this one's had the frost. This was a pentas. And it was a lovely plant. It was doing really well. But these haven't had the frost and they've been on the same thing. So I don't know. I don't know. Right. Let's go in and do the Christmas cake. and make a cup of tea, because I think after that disappointment I need one. Right, my David Austin roses aren't too bad, and my jasmines that I divided the other week seem to have taken. Got a video to do that for you. But other than that, the polytunnel's a disaster for the winter this year, because it even finished off my aubergine plants, look. Oh well. Right, let's go in. There are some things that don't mind the frost, and that's these. My Jerusalem artichokes. I've got some to eat, and I'm going to give some away as a gift to a lady next door. She used to get them off the elderly gentleman, and yeah, I'm going to give them some for Christmas with a bit of cake. And for now, get myself some kale to have in a juice, because thankfully they don't mind the frost. This one's doing really well. They're my walking stick kale. But everything's looking a bit dead now. Finally, it's all been finished off with the frost. And see my tree. Look at my tree. All the red's gone now. And we've got all this lichen. Can you see it? I love this tree because in the summer you get the leaves and the flowers, and in the winter you get this beautiful lichen. It's very pretty. Lots of it all over the branches of the tree. I don't take it off the tree, but if any falls on the floor like this, then I don't mind taking it, because nothing's going to want it. So wildlife seems to feed off the tree, so I can pick it up off the floor, and they can have it off the tree. So I use it in the dye pot, but I'm trying to dry it and collect enough of it so I can use it in the dye pot. So I'll come back out later and get some more. But the greenhouse is finished. As you can see, the greenhouse is done. Got a couple of kale in here that have rooted them, planted themselves. Oh good. I might pot them up and put them in the polytunnel. But I think these are finished. So I need to get out and tidy up and get ready for the seeds in the spring. I always find it quite disappointing at the end of the season when everything's dead. But if you look hard enough, there's the prospect of next year. Because I've got all these strawberry plants to move, which will have lots of strawberries next year. There's the raspberries. I thought this had died. This was Gordon's cardoon. It's a thistle flower, but it decided to grow in November instead. My parsley's gone to seed, so that means that there's new plants next year. And my rosemary looks nice and healthy. It looked a bit bedraggled last year, but this year, with all the rain that we've had, it really perked it up. Right, got to try and sort this out. This is going a bit crazy, but I don't mind, because it's a nice screen for the field. Keeps the cows out. But I think the birds have been eating my Himalayan balsam berries, my Himalayan honeysuckle. So I don't think I'm going to have any for any jam. But I do like this little walk past now, it's nice. I think I might put another one of these here and move my honeyberries so I can harvest them. I quite fancy another one of these here, or two. Right, let's go in the kitchen now and get on with the Christmas cake. Put some bark down on the path, some of that wood chip from the back, and I've got a bit of video footage of that for you, and the path as well. Right, it's going to turn out into a nice day by the looks of it, because the sun's coming out, can you see? Bit of blue sky. Right, Christmas cake and my video. Today we're going to be doing our Christmas cake. And I'm hoping to be able to do this to give away as gifts, so I'm hoping it's going to work. But what I'm thinking of doing is, instead of doing it in a square pan, I'm thinking of doing it in loaf pans. So I've got these £2 loaf tins, and I was thinking of putting them in them, and I'm just putting some icing and some marzipan on the top and giving it away as gifts, get some little decorations to go on the top. So I've got 3 of those. Got 2 new ones in Charlie's yesterday, and I think they were £4.99 a tin or £5.99 a tin. So I've got 3 of these, and they're £2 tins, 900 grams. They are bread tins, but you can use them for cakes as well. And they're non-stick, they're Teflon coated non-stick pans. So I don't need greaseproof paper either, so that's a bonus. I might just put a sheet across the bottom, just so it's easier to lift out, because these aren't the ones that you can push the bottom out. But yeah, we'll see how we get on with that. I do have a square pan as well. So I may do a fruit cake and not a Christmas cake, just as a backup, just to be on the safe side. I might do that as a bad breath or something. But for today, what we're going to do today is we're just going to do the Christmas cake. We're going to put them in these loaf tins, and then I'm going to put them in the oven and just cook them for a few hours and see what happens. Because when you do them in the ordinary oven, you have to cook them for about 4 or 5 hours. So I'm thinking it's only going to be the same in there, isn't it? So we'll have to see. I don't know if they're going to go brown. But we'll just have to see. They may turn out blonde, but you never know. So we'll see how we get on. I'll just get the ingredients together for my Christmas cake. There will be a recipe at the end of the video, and you can then make a note of all the ingredients that you need to make it yourself. If you are cooking on wood, you'll then have an idea as to whether it's going to work or not and whether it's worth doing. So that's why I'm doing the video for you. Right, okay, so we've got our Christmas cake recipe. I haven't got any cherries, so what I've done instead is I put some of this cranberry sauce in. I put extra fruit in as well. There's an extra 200 grams of fruit to what the recipe says, so I'm sure we'll be alright. I've added some ground almonds, some of that, 50 grams of that to the sugar. I've done, in here I've got, I think it was 200 grams of sugar, 200 grams of butter, and 3 eggs. Now I've used my live preserved eggs, my water glass eggs, and they're in here, so that's all that's in there. And then in this one here, I've had soaking in orange juice, a kilogram of mixed fruit. I've put some extra mixed peel in of this stuff. Where are we? There we are. It's called Italian mixed peel. Got it in Tesco. So put some of that in. We've got our 3 eggs ready to go in. And I haven't got any self-raising flour, so I'm going to use plain flour and put in a bit of baking powder. I've got this brand of baking powder called Be Free, and I got it in the health food shop, £1.50 a tub. You could use bicarbonated soda, but I prefer to use this. So let's get on with our flour. How much flour? 200 grams of flour. Put that back on the worktop. Using digital scales so it'll zero itself. Oh, too much flour. That's why you don't pour it out the bag. Right, there's our flour. I've already added a teaspoon of mixed spice. So you just mix that in slowly so you don't get flour everywhere. I'm going to add my egg. Now I'm making a non-alcoholic one again so my dad can have some. I used brown sugar. That muscovado sugar, I think it's called. I'm going to add the rest of my egg in there. It says to add treacle, a teaspoon of treacle. Now this has been sat on the log burner because it froze. So let's see if it's easier to get out this time. I love making Christmas cake. I make it every year. I've made it every year since I left home. Because it's just such an easy thing to make. You throw it all in one bowl, bung it in the oven for a few hours and it comes out cooked. Hopefully, anyway. I'm hoping this time it will, because I'm doing it in my pretty stove, in my log burner. Love the taste of treacle. It takes me back to my childhood when I used to make Christmas cake with my mum. So next I'm going to add some baking powder. Not going to add much, just about a teaspoon. Sprinkle it on. I'm using a half teaspoon, so I'll put 2 of them in. And then we've just got to add our fruit. Move my recipe, let's just check I haven't forgotten anything. It says cooking time 3 to 3.5 hours, so I'm not sure how long it'll take in the stove. But I thought it was worth a go, seeing as it was a Rayburn recipe. This is our fruit. It's been soaking in orange juice. Just orange juice out of a carton. Still got the carton. Got it from Tesco's, no added sugar. That one, I think it was about 79p. So I've used a whole one of them between my Christmas pudding and my Christmas cake. Just slowly add the fruit. Like I say, I put cranberries in because I didn't have any cherries. First Christmas cake ever without cherries, can't believe it. Just a little tiny bit runny. I think those eggs had a little bit of water in them. Cake tin. Do you know, I think I'm just going to do it the traditional method and do it in the cake tin and be done with it. I've got some greaseproof paper. Now, I don't know whether you need to do this method in a wood burner, but I'm going to do it anyway. I haven't got any greaseproof paper, so I'm using some old bags instead. Make do and mend and all that. Right, let's get this in. So those lines are tin, ready. Now I'm going to pour my mixture in. Doesn't work, I can always revert back to the oven. Just the right amount, that. And I've got plenty of fruit, I can always make more. Right, there's our cake. Bit of towel. Get the air bubbles out. And there's our cake ready for the oven. It's all ready. I did it yesterday. And it's been setting overnight with a piece of paper over the top. So I'm going to pop it into the stove when the stove's hot. In fact, I'm going to pop it in now. And then it's in. So let's go over to the stove. Here's the stove. I've only just lit it. I've only just put my kettles on and they're not boiling yet. I've got an extra shelf on top of the thing that lifts up. I'm going to put it on that shelf. And I'm going to put it in the middle. Like that. Now if I need to, I can push it over because I want to do something in the slow cooker tonight. So I will push it over. But yeah, it's going to stay in there now until I go to bed about 11 o'clock. And we'll see how it cooks. If it needs to come out earlier, I'll take it out earlier. But I think that'll be it. So I'll let you know tomorrow how the cake turns out. And we'll see if we can have our Christmas cake and Christmas pudding cooked for free off-grid. Right, okay, so this is the finished Christmas cake. And yeah, we've had some off it already. As you can see, it's turned out really nice. It did burn slightly on the top. But it's really, really moist inside. It tastes really nice. It tastes nicer than what I've done in the oven previously, in the electric oven, because it kept a lot of the moisture in the middle of the cake. but as you can see, it's got a nice glow on the top, and it's really, really tasty. So I'm going to make another one. This one's to be given as gifts. I'm going to put marzipan on the top and icing, and chop it up into chunks and give it out as gifts. So I'm going to make us another one, and it's not going to have sugar in it. It's just getting on for about 3:15, 3:30, and it's going dark. Going dark already. Sadly, I think these sheep are fattening sheep for going off to market. He usually puts them in here, but it could just be that there's no grass for them. It could just be that there's no grass around for them, and he's decided to let them out in here to get some grass. They look very wet. They don't look their best. But yeah, it's nice to see the sheep back. Don't see them very often. I mean, you'd think because I lived in Wales that I'd see a lot of sheep. But I don't, not very often. Right. So it's about 10 o'clock. It's late. I've been busy tidying the garage. We've just been to Bible study and, well, a prayer meeting. And I've just been tidying up in the garage. It's raining again. And I've come out to put the Christmas cake away. I finished making the Christmas cake and I've decided to put half in the freezer, and I'm going to do the other half and do it as gifts and put marzipan on it. So, no, this bit's going to be for marzipan and icing to give away as gifts, and the other half is in the tin and we're eating it because we decided we wanted to eat it instead. So, yeah, the triangle thing behind me, by the way, is a weaving loom. Another weaving loom there. And another one there, in case you're wondering what's in the background. Anyway, I'm going to go and put the Christmas cake away, and then I'm going in. I'm going to get a shower and go to bed because I'm absolutely worn out. Right, I'll see you next time, probably Sunday, and we'll have another recipe. And I think it's nut roast on Sunday. I think that's the recipe I'm going to do for you this Sunday, and it's going to be a Christmas twist on a nut roast. So yeah, I'm going to go in, I'm going to go and get myself organised and get myself off to bed. And I'll see you soon. If you have enjoyed my video, do like and subscribe. Do hit that bell. And that'll tell you when I upload new videos. And yeah, if you want to buy me a coffee or the girls a Christmas treat, I do have a Ko-fi account, and the link is in the description bar below the video. So enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you at the weekend. Take care. Bye for now. Bye bye.